Reload!
Let's go.
Reload!
go.
Reload.
Oh. Hey, everybody. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. It's Caboose. What incredible timing. What incredible timing. If you're an avid viewer of the show, you may recognize that I showed you Caboose's gross nipple the other day. Super gross. It has a big old cyst inside it. Well, guess what happened to me today? I picked the dog up and it burst on me. Fucking gross. I love you, though. I love you. Nothing will make me not love you, Caboose. Even if you are the nastiest baby in town. Even if you are so icky. You're such a good dog. Okay, so you don't walk good, and you wake me up in the middle of the night, and you stole the child's food today. You stole a bread right out of his hand. Very naughty. And you stink. Yeah, you stink. And you are gross, and you icky. But I love you. I love you. Ooh. Oh. What does he even do? He does this. What that dog even do? He's for kissing. Okay? He's a kissing dog. Happy 4th of July to my American neighbors. I hope you're all having a good day. Let me tell you something very important. For those of you who are going to be playing with fireworks, hand closed equals a stump. Hand open can lead to a burnt palm. Yeah? Yeah? Don't blow your fingers off. You need those for video games. For real. You need them. Captain Marvelous coming up with brand new ideas. Don't put a firecracker in your penis. Yeah, man. Okay. That's fine. You know, I just saw an incredible YouTube comment. Sorry, it was a Reddit comment. And I gotta say, every now and then, comments are good. Especially if the comments talk about how smart I am. So it was basically me and Wooly talking about the Marvel Rivals guy who wouldn't switch a character, right? You remember that guy? And they pointed out that Wooly has played so many and nearly exclusive 1v1 games that he was looking for like a rule situation to the team problem of this guy on the team is an asshole. Which the only solution to that is kick the guy off the team. Because Wooly doesn't play team games, right? And somebody linked a CSB from January of last year, including a interaction between the two of us in which we talked about some similar topic. And Wooly was going, you know, it's crazy. There's no game out there that lets you just like kick out somebody on your team if you don't like the way they're playing or something like that. And to my credit, I feel like I undersold it because I was like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, you know, like get rid of your teammate if they're bad. Not if they're like abusive or anything, just like if they're bad. And I'm like, there are hundreds of games that do that. Going back to like 1997, like 98 maybe. That Wooly has such an opportunity here, man. The blind spots this guy have is like just the fucking absolute like path to like fucking good ass content. What do you mean? What do you mean this guy's never even seen Counter-Strike, for example? Right? Like, what? Where'd you find them? Were they an uncontacted tribe? Oh, no, it's fighting game guy. Okay. Oh! Excuse me. Oh, Caboose, you're so sweet. I love you. What's the liquid in that bottle? It's lemonade. It's Fentman's Rose Lemonade. Wow. Yeah, it's Fent Lemonade. Yeah. It's made with real pink lemons, guys. Wooly versus Red Dead or GTA 6. I think that man would be like my complaints about those games times 100. Because Wooly gets, hey, don't eat your blanket. Caboose, you eating your blanket. No. Caboose. You can't. No. You can't eat your blanket. No. Caboose, what are you doing to celebrate the 4th of July? What's that? Oh, you emigrated. That's right. Yeah. It's true, you did. We adopted you. Cross border. Yes. Yes. How was Canada Day? It was nice. Canada Day isn't, it's no 4th of July. Canada Day is like, hey, it's Canada Day. All right. That's it. That's the entire holiday. Maybe there's fireworks, you know. We lost the World Cup, man. Who gives a fuck? Canadians have a really bad relationship with sports. I'm gonna just give you a hint here that Canada has a really toxic relationship with sports. Here's how it goes. Basketball, football, golf, whatever. Oh, we lost? Who even cares? Now, when it comes to hockey on the world stage, it's the opposite. The expectation is a win / a gold. Therefore, anything other than a win is fuck you. You're an embarrassment. And if you don't win hard enough, it's like, come on, guys. What were you fucking doing out there? Yeah, we invented hockey. Yeah. Canada is the perfectionist gifted child who either doesn't care about that shit or expects 100% on every test. You know? Caboose, stop chewing your blankie. Come on. So Brazil was soccer or England, something like that. Mizo Nozo says, I cannot imagine how miserable Red Dead Redemption 2 missions would be for somebody with the QA power that Wooly possesses. I'd be afraid to let Paige even touch the computer to play Red Dead, man. What do you mean you became the horse? How'd that happen, Paige? Caboose, don't eat your blankie. Don't eat your blankie, buddy. Oh man, I gotta text Willie about something. Hold on. Where's my telephone? Ah, there's my telephone. Ah. Let me text him. One Wooly. Yo, we gotta talk about that lad shit. On the podcast. There we go. What lad shit? Oh, I mean Love in Deep Space, my friend. The Chinese Otome game. Oh, man. Ladies showing up and saying, hey, we could be mentally ill incels too. Good for you, girls. Way to shatter the incel glass ceiling. Oh. Oh. Love it. Caboose. By the way, if you haven't heard, I am going to be consistently announcing that me and Garrett are going to be having a co-stream for The Devil May Cry 5 first week of August. Persona, you're such a fucking little bitch. Persona EX is like working on the layout right now, and he's like, "Wow, oh, that's crazy! I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Wow." So Garrett, last time he touched DMC, he was like in his teen years, so he's probably a little bit rusty. Yeah, he didn't play 4, but like, fuck it. All right, fuck it. Just means he'll get to learn how to play Nero clean. That'll be a tip. All right, Garrett, do you know what a just frame is? No. Who is Garrett? Garrett over at Grinding Gear. They do the Grinding Gear podcast. Do a lot of FF14 content. Why am I wearing Rachel Max's clothes? Because I live in the Pacific Northwest. And the combination of AC and this flannel makes me feel really good. Makes me feel really good. Yeah. Ooh. Pat's my favorite lesbian. I'm my favorite lesbian. Pat has been collabing a lot more than normal. Is he sick? So the long and short of it is that Hina reached out, right? Or actually, Hina raided, and then I reached out, and then Hina had reached out before, and we were like, oh yeah, let's hang out. So we're hanging out now. And playing a bunch of FF14. And then people in y'all in here and YouTube comments were like, oh man, now that he's hanging out with the VTubers, oh, I really wish he could hang out with the guys over at Grinding Gear. And then the guys over at Grinding Gear were like, hey, who do you think we should collab with? And their chat was like, bro, you should hang out with Pat. Pat's cool. And like, it was a really funny moment when me, Garrett, and Kyle were talking in the Grinding Gear podcast where all of us were like, did you ever hear about the other guys before this? No. Not once. Literally not even once. But, more importantly, Whenever I asked people or they asked people, everybody was like, "Oh wow, they're great. They're super good. They're good boys," etc. So it just happens to work out this way, right? Like this coming week, I am doing 3 Final Fantasy 14 collabs. Something I never thought I would ever say. So Monday, me, Ecto, and Hina, and any of you that want to come by are going to be hitting Occult Crescent for the first time and starting up our relics. So CEs, new jobs, fate farming, etc. Then Tuesday, I'm going to hang with the girls after the podcast as normal, which will obviously include Mint. The only reason Mint isn't doing the relic thing is because Mint hasn't even started Dawn Trail. And then on Thursday, I'll be hanging out with Wooly, where Wooly will find out about the Sylphs. And also that shit will happen at the Waking Sands. What do you think of the new range DPS? I think the new range DPS being Blitzballer. It's going to be Marshall. It's going to be Marshall. And it's going to be 2 pistols. It's going to be what Merwib does in that one Leviathan cutscene, where she has 2 pistols. And if you think that's too similar to Machinist, let me allow the point that there are 2 melee DPS in FF14 that both use 2 swords. Right? If 2 sword, why not 2 gun? Maybe. Anyway, so that's what's going on. I also have a sponsored stream on Wednesday for Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. Endless Ragnarok. So that'll be fun. And then on Friday, Pow World fucking comes out. It's coming out. It's coming out. So Power World has been out for like years, but it's actually coming out on Friday. On top of that, me and Paige were looking at it. Paige is probably looking at like 4 or 5 Mass Effect streams, which means she's probably going to beat Mass Effect 1 this week. So that's cool. Can you Power World too? I don't know. Can you? Got him. Got him. Got his ass. Let's thank some people, huh? Shall we? And then let's spin the wheel. Let's make sure the wheel is still there. It is! Yay! The wheel is still there. Yay! I don't know which Mothman is on that. I don't know if it's Artist Mothman or Mothman Kisser, but the Mothman has 3 ends. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what's up with that. It's like Mothman. Maybe it's a third. Oh, it is you? Do you want me to change that? Here, I'll change that. Yeah, okay, yeah. I changed it here. And hold on, let's go over and change it on the wheel itself. Alright, I gotta move that over here. Oh. There we go, I've done it. I have fixed it, thank you. Unless you just stole that. It's possible. Could be. Oh. Caboose. Oh my goodness. Caboose, do you want to help thank someone? Kissing. Kissing dog. Oh. He's just a kiss. He's just a kissing dog. He's just a. He's a kissing dog. Oh my goodness. All right. Look. Oh my god. Oh my god, look. Are you dancing? He was dancing. Do you think they'll ever fix dungeon design? No. I don't think it needs to be fixed. I think it's not to your taste. I kiss him. Kiss his dog. All right. Let's thank Mighty Dodongo. Thank you. Who need they sub anniversary 8? Oh my god, me. Caboose. Caboose. Caboose, are you being silly? Are you a big baby? Tell me if you're a big baby. Okay. Good dog. Shikari sub. Thanks, Shikari. So to Lucky Icarus. Thank you. Copper Tucker sub. Thanks, Copper. Hey, Pat. Happy to be here again and again and again. I'm happy to announce that I'm back on the HRT after being on it for being off it for 6 months. Oh, right. Since you had the pulmonary embolism in January. Just want to tell chat to please take care of yourselves. Don't ignore your body if something's wrong. Here's to hopefully being around for many more months. First of all, I'm glad you're better. Second of all, did the HRT have any interaction with the pulmonary embolism? Or was that something they just brought you off of because, like, they needed to, like, narrow down causes? Right. Well, regardless, I hope you're feeling better. Blood clot risks increase if you're on testosterone. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because that's what kills Du Bois. Oh, and you have a genetic marker for an increase of blood clots? Okay, that's out of your control. That one's a little bit out of your wheelhouse. Hey boys, how you doing? My chest kind of hurts. Ah. Darn. APOC kicked in a sub. Thanks, man. 39 months. That's almost 40 months. That's how old you are. It's true. Persona, I didn't know you were... I misread that. You know, it's really strange. Persona, me and Paige saw a clip the other day of us making fun or whatever, and Persona EX was actually the person who gave the thing in, and it was like 6 years ago, and it was a donation message, something along the lines of like, "Oh, I love you guys. I'm in the hospital. Pretty sure I'm gonna die. Okay, bye." And we're like, "Oh no! Hope your heart transplant gets better," or whatever the fuck it was. And then he did get better, so that was nice. Yeah, you have the clip. Is that crazy? Cause like there's like a couple blood clots of difference between me playing Kingdom Hearts and not. Ugh. Variant human. See, it's funny now because he's better, right? Right? It's funny now because it's, you know, like woo, right? Variant human subscribe. Thanks, Variant. So did McCowser says hi, Pat. Hey, man. What's up? Drake Valentine kicked in $5. Thank you, Drake. A friend was complaining about her date mansplaining Delta Green, the Cthulhu RPG, to her. I asked if she knew the game at all. She said no. I was left with a problem. Let her be wrong or correct her and risk mansplaining to her. So, I'm going to go for it. All right, here we go. There's a problem with women, specifically in their communication with men. And the problem is very simple. They're not men. This is the same problem that men have when they're communicating with women. They're not women. So what goes to obvious communication styles are not obvious to the opposing gender, right? So, for example, in autism research, I'm going to get there, don't worry. There's something called the double empathy problem. Uh-oh, I'm being wife attacked. I mentioned women. Okay, we're talking about Xbox. I don't know if the Xbox is going to be doing well pretty soon. I don't know what their plan is with that kind of thing. Hello? Can I help you? You sure? Okay. You could.
No, I gotta put my gold painting away.
Oh, okay. That was a ghost. The X in Xbox stands for X chromosome. You know, everybody has one of those, right? Anyway, in autism research, there's something called the double empathy problem. It was always understood. From a clinical perspective that people with various degrees of autism had communication deficits.
When's the last time Bruce been out?
Pretty recently, but you can take them out if you like. It turns out it's not necessarily communication deficits. What it is that it is different communication styles, and there's an empathy gap from neurotypical to autistic and an empathy gap from autistic to neurotypical, and that basically nobody understands each other's communication styles, right? And that happens with girls and boys, right? So girls think they're being slick and sly when actually they're being bafflingly obtuse and nobody knows what the fuck they're talking about. Men think they're being subtle and non-direct, and they're actually being so direct that it comes off condescending. And this doesn't happen when the communication styles match. If I'm like, hey, I don't know anything about this thing of Warhammer, and Brinky goes, okay, here's the deal with Warhammer. He's just going to fucking info dump at me like I don't know nothing. And I'll be like, and that works. But if I were to do that in the opposite thing, might come off condescending, because if a woman wanted to talk to me like that, that would be condescending. Grave Mistake says, I need to explain how autistic people communicate. I'll use Warhammer as an example. I could have gone with trains. Anyway, point being, explaining something in a definitive lecture style format to somebody who doesn't know anything, admittedly, is not mansplaining. Mansplaining is narrowly explaining something to a woman as an expert on the topic that they already know, and you just assume they didn't because girls don't have nothing between the ears, and why would they know something? Right? Why would girl know thing? Right? Jonathan LP asks, can someone explain to me why trains and Warhammer are popular with people who are the autistic? That feels like a weird set of things. No. There's actually a really clear reason on that. People that struggle with social deficits and the intuition of nonverbal cues are attracted to extremely rigid mechanical systems that have clear causes and effects without nuance. People who don't like unwritten rules love written rules. That's it. You don't get it? Really? Caboose! Excuse me, I gotta go get my caboose. Caboose! Caboose! Can I help you, Caboose? Caboose! Oh, Caboose! Caboose! Oh, Caboose! I love you. I love him. See that new Sony bullshit? Of course I have. I love you. I love you. You're just a baby. Pat, why are Japanese people typically more optimistic and warm towards AI and LLM stuff? I don't know. I actually don't know. Asia in general seems totally chill with it. I'm not really sure. Black Suit sub, thank you. Jonathan LP kicked in a sub, thank you. My car wouldn't start this week, so I've been getting pizzas delivered all week. I've been trying new places near me, and I found they all suck. I think they're keeping each other in business by forming a cartel of mediocrity. I don't know. There's a typo in the stream in the YouTube. Oh no. Oh no, you can't do that. No. Oh no. Why did no one say help me? Hold on, let me beat the backlog. The returns. Oh no. That is kind of a mintism, isn't it? Disco Pumpkin kicked it. Sorry, Disco Pumpkin sub. Thank you. My Pat have begun to wheel. Sending love to you and the fam. Been really digging the 14 streams of the gals. Me too. One of the other ones kicked in 500 bits. Thanks, man. Playing 14 solo right now, and it's so odd. Because sometimes it's like if you went to fight Sephiroth, Tifa and Barrett left, and the 7 hater fistinators came to fight with you. Good game, though. I would recommend. finding some form of community in that game. But you do you. Smoke Douche says thoughts on the response to Sony disc thing being bringing up sales data. The physical has been on the downside for years. Okay, so I've said this like 4 times in a row now, but the amount of people that the loss of physical will affect in the short term is minuscule. However, on a long term, most games are not actually available right now at all. I think we're like even physical fucking games. Most games are not available. There's so little standardization in the video game space, and like general preservation is so terrible. Yeah, we're probably gonna hit like some kind of standardized like long-term preservation shit in like 40 years, but like, you know, like it's just like from an economic perspective, this is like extremely unsurprising. Right? I'm saying right too much. Like and right. A Grave Mistake says, when Steam gets sold off to private holders in 15 years, we're all fucked. That would be quite poor. That'd probably kill it. Steam being actively ruined would probably kill PC gaming outright. Right. Snack Canary kicked in a sub, says happy Caesar Salad Day. And the other thing, I guess. Why, thank you. Kai9 kicked in $10 to yell out, I will win. Maybe, Kai. Maybe. Maybe. Well, let's see. Let's see, Kai. Let's see if you will win, huh? Let's spin that fucking wheel. I've gotten so much gray hair in a year. It's unbelievable. Toddlers. Boop. There we go. It's time to spin the wheel. All right, so first of all, it's sorted a couple times. And go! Scarecrow Funk, I'll thank you in just a second. Who the fuck is Worm? All right, Worm. Scarecrow Funk kicked in a subs to 78 months. That's nearly 80 months. Found a new online handle, so hopefully I'll be free from the incorrect assumption that I'm a foot weirdo. Excited for the Wall of Pat. So, Scarecrow Funk, I don't know what your former username was, despite you being 78 months. And I'm sure you don't want to tell me for fear of me attaching it to a foot weirdo ideology. However, you have now made the association that Scarecrow Funk is afraid of being known as a foot weirdo. Therefore, I think you're a foot weirdo even more now. You're calling out my spouse? I mean, how's your feet, Mothman Kisser? You letting those dogs out enough for Scarecrow there? Fuck. Ugh. Which is worse, feet or armpits? Oh, it's definitely feet people. Foot people are just incorrigible. Incorrigible. They got no class. Theophilius kicked in a sub. Thanks, Theophilius. All right, let's go find out what Rurm put on the list. Oh, yeah, I know that game. I know that game. I know that game, Rurm. Let's load this bitch up. Ah! I hurt myself. I'm sorry. I got scared. There we go. This got controller support? No. Really? No community layouts either. Search. Well. Fine. Jesus. Oh my god, why is that so fucking loud? Jesus. It's Dropsy. Hey. No, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Huh. Is there no... There's no dialogue. Oh no. Why am I in clown hell? Is that a pig? Yay! Oh. Oh, I see. Is Clown the devil? Yes. 5. Okay. Alright. Oh, it's a little spooky now. No, I don't want to go sleep. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck this. Alright. Oh, Jesus. Oh, he's got fat clown hands. Oh, no. Okay. I do think it's interesting that there's absolutely no dialogue at all. Okay. All right. Should I wash my clown hands? Let's find out. I'm not allowed. Okay. Nice. Completely missed. Oh, okay. He wants bones. Okay, well that wasn't bones. But hey, I'll take it. Oh. It's her birthday. Where's your birthday present? Make sure to go to the grave. This game's fucking weird. Huh. Dog present to her. Present dig. There's a simple joy to the point and click. Let me know when I'm about to find it. Oh, cool. It's a fucking disgusting shoe. Cool. It loves me. That's fine. Okay. Man, I really... What can you do, doggy? No, good, nothing. Excellent. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's true. Makes me sad, bro. Hey, little girl. It's dead flower, huh? What if I just... Here. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this so much. What if I gave him this? Or what if I gave him this? Okay. Alright. Everybody's upset. Right. Right. Don't steal the sandwiches, clown. Okay. Yoga Goblin sub, thank you. I don't. No clowns allowed. Thanks for the sub, Soul and Sky. Clown bad. Well, that didn't work at all. What? But I just did that. What? Okay. What? Hungry, huh? All right, let's see. Let's. Let's go and. Oh, hey, man, what's up? No, I don't have any money. Oh, I can't. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Dig that bitch up. Alright, no. Didn't fucking work. Cool. He just doesn't do it. All right. I'm sure that game has lots of cool stuff in it. But man, do I can't stand LucasArts Kingsfield style point and clicks. I absolutely hate them. I can never figure out their fucking nonsense point and click logic. Ever. Oh, I hate them. Have I liked point and clicks outside of Paranormal Site? You need to do a couple of very specific things to make me like your point and click game. The first point and click game I ever liked was 999. Because when you clicked on it, it highlighted all the things you could click on. Does 999 count? Well, if it doesn't, then I don't know what. Did I like Escape from Monkey Island? No, couldn't stand it. Couldn't stand it. Phoenix Wright isn't point and click, it's an adventure game. Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god, you guys, it's Pat. Oh my god. Oh my god, Pat. Did Pat put anything cool on here? You know, honestly, I'm looking at these, and they're not nearly as cool as a lot of the things that you guys added them. Like, you guys had way better taste than the stuff that remains on here. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to clear Pat off the board. I'm looking at these and I'm like, I put these on here like a year ago and I don't think any of them are particularly bangers that remain. So we're gonna clear the Pats. Will we get the Pats and whenever anybody else is gone? No, I think I'm just gonna clear them off. Well, were they? I don't know. I just deleted them. One of them was Fumes. One of them was Feldkezadek, etc. But yeah, I'm actually like genuinely not super big on the ones that remained. The ones that the ones that I had put on there prior, I was like, yeah. And now I look at the ones like I don't actually particularly feel very strong about any of these. I would rather get to the ones that you guys have put on here. And like veto myself. What does that mean for them in terms of your backlog? What do you mean? It means this. Kyle Jeffries kicked in $5. You can try Pajama Sam again. See if you can figure out how to OBS at this time. No. No, if I remember right, that crashed OBS. Are they banished from the backlog, never to get a try again or off camera? I will probably roll them in on the next backlog as my only submissions. Right? Does that make sense? All right. You're done? Oh, cool. Can I see it? No? It's rendering? Oh, well then you're not done. You lie. All right, let's sort this shit. Now, of course, I would never take Paige's thing off the wheel, because she'd beat me up. She would beat my ass up. All those women. By the way, oh, Mal TV, hey. Watch Kai 9 be last. Watch Kai be last. By the way, Stigs938 kicked in $5. Thank you. Oh, man. As someone who currently has over 100 Diet Cokes in his home at the moment, the fridge cigarette thing has been living in my head rent-free since I heard it on the podcast. Never have I felt so called out by a stranger. That's beautiful. Over 100's a lot. That's 24, 48, 72. You have 5 cases of Diet Coke, bro? That's a lot. What do you need? That's too much. What mall? Okay. Mall suggested this. Got it. We're going to add that to done with. And we're going to remove that from beat the backlog because I hated that. I hated it. I hated it a lot. Manage. Uninstall. Bye, Dropsy. Copy Kaiju sub. Thank you. Hey, Pat. Love your shepherding Wooly through 14. I can tell he's getting invested in his Warrior of Light, and I think that's great. I think it's great, too. People who are, oh, by the way, who is that? A Grave Mistake kicked in $5. Thanks for the super chat. Cigarettes and soda cans both come in cartons. That's true. I think people who are trying to push Wooly are doing him and their own idea a disservice. There was a subreddit thread about how I failed to sell Wooly on Ninja, which was wildly backseaty and parasocial, and annoyed the shit out of me. Basically, they were upset that I had mentioned that Ninja had cool magic jutsus and that instead had cool melee combos. And I was like, bro, I'm going to mention it once and then just what the fucking... It's annoying. Hold on a second. Wife talking to me. Hello, wife. If you get back at a 14, you might level Dark Knight. That's a good thing to do. It's a good thing to do. Talone Somber Jade sub, thank you. Soda cigarettes is appropriate for somebody who lived with a mom who not only smoked, but also drank a ton of Diet Coke, and I hated both. Paige's like, how's the stream going? And then I told her. She says, cool. What's my game? I forgot. Well, we're going to find out in just a second. Hold on. But first, we are playing this. Which, does it have a controller support? Let's find out if it does. It's unknown. Unknown controller support. I love unknown controller support. It's one of my favorites. Let's see if this gets picked up by game capture. It does! It's OTXO. What? Got it. Got it. Seems another OTXO has washed up. It's been a few years since the last one. Let me guess, you found the mask, compelled to put it on, you don't remember anything after that. You end up here, face down in the sand, is that right? Always the same, you had somebody with you as well. You're beloved from the looks of it. They're deep inside the mansion now, if you intend to find them. Hold on, don't go in. You'll be killed instantly. Let me explain how things work. Don't bother trying to leave. You can't. Don't bother trying to kill yourself either. You can't truly die while you're wearing the mask. Just end up back on the beach. Can't release the mask? Uh-oh. Can't really until you destroy the heart of the mansion. Only then can you be free. Make sense? Lovely. Why don't we make sure you can handle yourself? Come with me. First thing you need to do is kick. Doors in the mansion are locked, even to your adversaries. You can get them by kick them, firing enough into them, or by detonating an explosive. Recommend kicking. Oh, that sucks. Your foes inside the mansion will be seeking to stop you. To that end, they'll fire upon you with all manner of weaponry. Your only recourse is, of course, to shoot back. You can borrow my old service rifle. Take some shots. If you run out of ammo, you can always reload with a fresh magazine. If you're out of magazines, you'll have to find a new gun or kick your enemies to death. Okay. This is probably the most important thing to pay attention. Your five adversaries have extremely good reaction time. However, thanks to that mask, you have a leg up. You can activate an ability called Focus. Lets you move faster. Try activating Focus. And you can also roll. That's the roll. Fuck. Alright, just one last thing. You kill enemies, you get a combo meter. Combo meter goes up if you're killing enemies quickly or interestingly. It's important, especially if you intend to make it to the end. They'll drop more coin if you got a combo. If you're going too slow, they won't drop much at all. Okay, use Focus. Got one. Jesus. Fuck. All right. This. Ooh. Well, you're as ready as you're gonna be. Time for the real thing. All right. The infinite foyer. Excuse me, sir. Looks like it's your first time in. You set your weapon aside. Weapons are forbidden. What can I get you? Huh. Huh. More combo, more health. Well, hello there. Been a long time since the last one. Welcome to Rose Room. Humble little establishment, offering drinks to weary souls in need. My role here is to import new liquors. Even though the bar stock is quite large, it's always nice to have some new drinks from the menu from time to time. You know, maybe we can help each other. The importing cost is quite high. You could bankroll some of the importation, get more drinks. Okay. 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 Okay, much better, much better. Much better. Much better. There we go. Much better. Got him. Oh, fuck. Woo! All right. All right. Okay. Once the music fucking kicked in. All right. Okay. Little crazy here. Holy shit. What do you want? Kicking fires a bullet. Oh, fucking Jesus. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh, shit. Damn. Oh. All right. Unfortunately, even for me, playing this with a controller is a joke. Welcome. All that matters is my tools. Yeah. Cool. New faces, huh? Uh-huh. Come on. I'm different, huh? Alright, let's do it. The infinite foyer, let's do it. What can I get you? Meter. Move faster. What is destroy door? That is terrible. That is terrible. That is terrible. That is terrible. That is a terrible. Oh my god. Well, I hate both control methods. Super cool game. Super cool game. That beated the backlog for sure. But I will recommend that to others. I'll recommend that to others. Good game to play and recommend to others. That's OTXO. Oh my god, it's humanity. Yo. Long time viewer. Long time. Let's do it. It's not orc massage, you motherfuckers. Humanity. Okay. That's a little worrying, but alright, you know what? Someone check on Kai9? No, never check on Kai9. Never. Don't even look at him. Don't talk to him. This one's called Storyteller. A book about building stories.
At the end of this book lies a crown. It is bestowed only to the finest storytellers of the realm.
Okay.
Every page is empty, save for a title. It is your duty to fill these pages with the most captivating tales. Complete this book and prove yourself worthy of the title of Storyteller. Life and death. Broken hearts. Apparition. The cellar. Beauty. The manor. Crown intrigue. Secrets. Justice.
And
Genesis.
cool.
The king.
Oh, there's more?
Monster.
Okay, I did something wrong here. I clearly wanted to choose the thing and it said it had an R1 prompt, so I thought it was going to move to it. But clearly I made a mistake.
Life and death.
Ah.
Adam starts alone, finds love, and dies happy.
Okay. Adam and oh. And Eve. And then Adam. Oh. You can put Eve in there too, actually. I did it. I'm fucking smart.
Eve dies heartbroken.
Love. No. Love. Death. Adam. Eve.
Seeing
Whoa,
the
whoa,
ghost,
whoa, 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 wait.
Eve dies heartbroken.
Eve's dead. Oh no! Oh! Oh! This is cool. I like this.
Seeing the ghost of a lover.
Okay, so we're starting dead. He's dead. And now he's dead. That's not it? Where that man at? Oh, he's dead. Hold on. Change. Oh. Where Eve at? What do you mean, who Eve? It's his girlfriend. We just did this. They never met? Yes, they did.
Eve
We just did
dies
this.
heartbroken.
Oh, they're self-contained?
Seeing the ghost of
Okay, well
another.
they're liars then. Now they're love. Now he dead. Okay.
Heartbreak with a happy ending.
Okay, first they're in love. Then he dies. Then he revives. Then they're in love. Right? Let's make her die this time. Then she gets revived. And then they're back in love. I did it.
Broken
Hearts.
Heartbreak is healed.
Okay. Huh. Okay, let's do 2 weddings, right? And then they died. Shakuru sub, thank you. Ric Flair style. Woo! Happy 4th. Hope you had a good time playing the backlog. There was a question I wanted to ask you, but I forgot. Well, love Shakuru. Ooh, wait a second. Okay, wait a second. Okay, hold on. Edgar got married to Lenore, right? But then Lenore died. And Edgar was sad. But then Edgar married Bernard instead. Without any deaths? He's sad. They're in love. But now he's like, oh, and he found a different bitch. Yeah.
Rejected by own spouse.
Okay, so first of all, they had a wedding. So Isabel and Edgar were married, but then they had amnesia. Sorry. So now at the wedding, she's like, I don't know who that dude is. What? But she had amnesia. Hold on. Okay, wait, hold on. Edgar also have amnesia. So now they're in love, but then he had amnesia. So then Edgar and this bitch got together. And then Edgar be like, no, I love Lenore, bitch.
Everyone rejects Edgar.
All right. Hold on. Oh. No, that's bad. Okay, so wedding. So Lenore got married to Bernard, and Lenore got married with Isabel. No. Okay, she got married with him, and then she died, and he's very sad about that. So then he got married to her, right? And then there's another wedding, and then it's Edgar. Hey, he's like, get out of my face. And then there's another wedding, and it's Isabel, and she's like, get out of my face. And then he's just dead, and she's a ghost, and she's like, get out of my face. Oh, she doesn't even know who he is. And then, hold on. Then there was a wedding between... Oh. No. And then he also died. And she died. And then he also died. So then they got married. They got ghost married. And then he was like, sorry. And then Edgar was like, yo girl, let me at that. That didn't work. Okay. Okay, he's scared she's a ghost. Whatever, he married her. Okay. So then he died. And she's like, "Oh, I hate it." And then Edgar died. And he's like, yo, where you at? Oh, doesn't that count as a rejected? Because he's like, hey, get out of my face. Everyone has to reject it? Oh. Okay, hold on. Death. Edgar dies. Then she's like, oh, I hate him. Then she's like, oh, I hate him. And then he's like, oh, I hate him. See, look, they're all rejecting him. No? And then they all died. Okay, so he's dead. She's like, oh, I don't know him. Okay, so they got into a marriage, gay marriage. Then she's like, you, right? But then her and him, no. Okay, so now Bernard's got to die. No, but Bernard hasn't. Okay. But now, okay, so Lenore's rejected him, so she's dead. And she's like, oh, I'm sad about it. Right? So then she's gonna get married to Bernard. And they're both gonna kill themselves. Okay, then Bernard's gonna die, and she's gonna be sad again, and then Edgar will be there. What? Why are they getting married? Oh, okay, so Edgar has to try and mac on her. And he also has to try and then mac on Bernard. That's tough.
Surviving spouses find comfort.
Okay, death. No, hold on. Wedding. Wedding. Death. Death. Wedding. Got it. Edgar and Lenora, but then Edgar dead. Lenora alive. Bernard and Isabel, but then Isabel dead. Bernard alive. Then Bernard and Lenora, and then they kiss. Okay, I did it. This game's really cool.
Apparition.
This game's really, 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 really cool.
Edgar shocks himself.
Okay, got this one. Edgar died. Then he got amnesia. Then he looked in a mirror. Got it. Because he's like, I'm dead. Oh, that's crazy.
Heartbroken spouses are reunited.
Okay, so they got married. But then Edgar be dead. But then she also be dead. But then they got married as ghosts. And then he got revived and she got revived. That also doesn't work. They never got heartbroken? They're dead. What's more heartbreaking than being dead? But now it's in the afterlife. Okay. So now... Okay, so then he saw that she was dead, and he's like, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. And... Yeah.
Heartbreak for everyone.
Okay, so okay, hold on. So Bernard gets married to Lenora, right? But then Edgar dies and Lenora is really sad about it. So then Bernard and Lenora get married. But then Bernard dies. Wait, no. Wait, Lenore dies. And then Edgar comes back to life. And then he's like, oh, I hate it. And then he sees that she's dead. And he's sad about it. It's like being revived sucked, actually.
Old heartbroken dog dies happy.
Okay. Revive dog. And he's like, I don't know who that dog is. What's time? Okay, time is nothing. Okay. So, love. Dog loves man. But then man dies and dog's sad. However, then time passes and man is revived. So then dog and man are in love again. And then dog passes away. And he's stoked about it. This game is awesome. This game's fucking incredible.
Poison.
Super Casual Boom Sub, thank you. Hey Pat Stares at, you doing well? I don't care. Big Happy Greasy, Big BBQ Food, Annual Some Stupid Get Firework Injury Day. Thank you. Okay, Lenora drinks poison. Drink the fucking poison, you dumb bitch. Fine. So she goes to a wedding with Edgar. But then Edgar dies and she's sad. So then she hits up that poison.
Double poison.
Double poison. All right. So first, Lenore gets married with Edgar. But then Edgar, but then Lenore dies, and Edgar's stoked about it. So then Edgar's like, give me that poison. But then Lenore gets revived, and then she sees Edgar is dead. And she's like, I can't believe this is bullshit. So then she also drinks the poison. Okay, now this one is someone drinks poison twice. Okay, so Edgar's dead. Oh, I hate it. Poison. Give that bitch some poison. Okay, but then she immediately gets revived. No. She goes to her own wedding. Oh, she's just dead? Okay. Then she drinks the poison again. No. Okay, then revival. Right? So she gets revived. She's okay. So then she goes back to his grave and she's sad again. And so she goes in for the poison again. Gets revived by God. All right.
Isabel is haunted by her husband.
Okay, so first of all, they had a fight. They're like, I hate you, right? No. First they had a wedding. And then they were enjoyed. But then they had a wine. He had a wine, right? You know what? Let's be egalitarian here. She had a wine. So then they had a fight. She was crazy about it, right? So then oh. Oh, okay, hold on.
Double poison.
Oh,
Isabel
okay.
is haunted by her husband.
Okay, so then she's like, not a fan of this. So she's like, I'm gonna hit that bitch with the, oh. And she's like, I love wine. It's like my favorite. Right? Yeah. So then she's like, what if I hit him with that dank poison? So then we're gonna do the wine again. And she's like, I'm too smart to eat that poison. So then he's like, oh, I'm poisoned, I'm dead. And then she goes to a wedding and he's there and she's like, I can't believe it. I can't believe he's still such a ghost even though I killed him with the poison.
Murder of jealousy.
Okay, so Edgar was drinking, so she was drinking her wine, right? And then there's a wedding and Edgar and Isabel, they got married, right? So then she was like, I fucking hate that they're poisoned. No. But then she was like, hey, Edgar, let me tap some of that. So then Isabel was like, I love drinking wine a lot. And then Lenora was like, yo, what if I killed that bitch with there's no death here. She loves to drink. And you know what? He also likes to drink. And so then they got married because they love to drink. And so she was like, yo, hit me up. And she was like, no, I hate it. And then she drank the wine and died. What? Okay, that. Okay, so she drinks that, and so she's like, no. He's like, no. So then there's another wedding. And they're like, I love it. No. Oh. So then she's like, and so she's like, what if wait, she's gonna poison him? What the? Oh, well, fuck, that sucks for you, dude. That's terrible. So then you're gonna drink the poison. But then everyone dies. Ooh. Everyone dies. Okay. Okay, so no. So then the wine, but Lenore drinks it. Right. Now she's dead. And then she's like, I'm gonna kill myself. And then he's also gonna kill himself.
Beauty. The manor.
This game kicks ass, dude.
Which becomes the mirror's favorite.
Okay, so Mirror's in there, and the witch is like, who's that stupid skank bitch? Right? So then this bitch is like prancing in the forest and shit, and she's like, I'll kill your ass, right? So then she hits that cauldron. No. She hits that cauldron, turns that bitch into a frog. So then she goes back to him, and he's like, the fucking frog is more beautiful. And she's like, are you fucking serious with that shit on this? So then she goes back to the cauldron, turn into a sexy lady, and then he's like, yeah, I got you.
Curse is lifted.
So first of all, the in the forest, the witch hits that bitch with frogism. Wait, really? She's like, I love that man. And then Snowy and the prince hit it. And she's like, fuck that. I'm gonna curse that bitch. I'm gonna curse him. And then they made out. They're like, num 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 num. Dieter subbed. Thanks, Dieters. No, that didn't work. I need more, what if, yeah. So he's scorned, right? So then she's like, I'm gonna get your ass. And she's like, I'm not gay, bitch. Okay, so he's like, I hate this. How do I put the curse on? So they're like frame mogging at Valentine's. And this bitch is like, I hate it. Right? So then she goes, I don't get it. He turns her into a frog. Right. Okay. Because he's like, ew, you ugly ass bitch. I don't want none of that. Right. So then she's like, oh, no. Then she meets the witch in the forest. No. No. Yeah, and he's like, yo, you gotta make out with my balls in order to fix my shit. And she's like, bet.
A kiss and a curse.
Okay, so first up, she hits that cauldron. Oh, she just goes right back because it's the witch. Okay. First up, she tries to kiss the prince, and he's like, fuck that. So then she curses his ass. Right? So then she's like, give me that ass. No. And then he's like, fuck you. Then she turns sexy like. So then she's like, give me that shit. And she organizes her own thing.
Tiny gets a kiss.
Okay. It's Tiny, right? He's in front of the mirror. And he's like, that bitch don't love you, right? So then he tries to go in for it. And she's like, get the fuck away from me, you fucking creep. So then the mirror talks to this bitch. No? Okay, hold on. Yeah, and then the prince and her, they're like, nom, 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 nom. So then in the forest, she's like, yeah. So then so then she curses his ass, right? But then you meet Tiny in there, and he's like, I'm Tiny. And so then they go to the Kiss Museum, and she gives him a smooch. And she's like, gross. No, I got it. Got it. Okay, so Kiss. So the wench is like, give me that shit. And he's like, fuck off, bitch. So she curses him, right? But then Tiny is like, give me that shit. And she's like, fuck off, bitch. So then she curses him. So then she talks to Snowy. And she's like, these bitches be frogs. And then they kiss, but she kisses the wrong guy. What? The frogs should kiss. Oh, they're not interested. So they're like, smooch, smooch, smooch. And she's like, I love you. And then he's like, fuck off, right? So then she zaps his ass. Right? And then she also zaps his ass. And then Tiny's like, I'll fucking kiss that guy. Fuck. Okay. So no. Okay, hold on. Okay. So then they go in the forest, and she's like, I'll curse you, you motherfucker. But then then the prince is like, so he's like, oh, I gotta kiss that bitch, right? So then he's like, give me some of that. And she's like, no. Just to meet the frog? What? So she gets fucked over. So then you meet the frog? And he's like, I'm a person. So then they go make out. Wait. But then, okay, hold on. She tries to mac on him, and she's like fucking nasty. So then she goes to the forest, and she fuckifies this guy. So then in the forest, Tiny meets her, and he's like, no. He's like, yo, I'm a frog. But then on this, Tiny's like, give me that shit. Nailed it. And she's like, what the fuck? Ungrateful maiden and Prince saves Tiny. So it has to be Prince. It has to be Prince and Tiny at the end. Right? So she has to smooch on him. And then he has to smash that... No. Smash that like button. Right? She has to Princify him, right? No. Why can't... Okay, hold up. Okay, mirror. So now he's like, that's the hottest bitch around. Right? So if she's the hottest bitch around, she's gonna be like, bam, bitch, you're a frog. Right? And then she tries to smooch on Tiny. And Tiny also gets frogified. Right? But then the prince has to meet her. Can you do both?
A kiss, and Tiny gets a kiss. Tiny gets a kiss.
Looks like it's only one or the other.
Tiny gets a
No,
kiss.
it is both. It is both. That's crazy. No, it's not counting. It's not counting.
This beauty. Tiny gets a kiss.
I gotta get both. All right, let's see. Ungrateful maiden. So okay. Everybody's frogs now. Okay, hold on. Huh. Ungrateful maiden. So that means the maiden has to be cursed. Right? But not be stoked about it. Right?
Tiny gets a kiss.
So then we want Tiny to be in love with her, and then she gets fucked on. Right? And so then Tiny's like, and And then he's like, "You don't give me that shit." But she's ungrateful? Why is she ungrateful? No. Forest after? Huh. Maybe the prince needs to be frogged. Oh, but now she's like, fuck off, nasty bitch. Oh, man.
The manner.
All right, this is going to be the last one.
The ceremony. The ceremony. Monster.
Why'd it go so far?
The butler's
Murder.
rampage.
Okay. So the murderer was hanging out with the Duke, right? And he's like, give me some fucking booze. So then he's like, I love that shit. And then he was like, I'm gonna kill her. Okay, hold on. So the butler was like, I want a gun. Okay, so gun just leads to death no matter what. Good to know. Shot those bitches.
Duke feels relief.
Okay. He has the gun. He doesn't know where the gun is. He puts the gun back. And he's like, oh, thank goodness my gun is there.
Murderer is arrested.
Okay, so first of all, there's a gun and the detective finds it, right? And then in the ballroom, oh, he doesn't pick the gun up. Okay. The Duke's like, I love the gun. The butler's like, I'm gonna kill that motherfucker, right? So then the Duke is there, and the butler's like, kablow, right? So then he shows up, and he's like, do you have a gun, bitch? And then remorse happens. And he's like, I can't... Oh, there I did it. He's like, I have remorse.
Someone gets arrested.
Just someone? Okay, so the ballroom and the butler's there and the Duchess is there and she's being a bitch. So then he goes and he gets the gun, right? And then the Duchess is there and he's like, kablow. No. Right? And she's like, where the gun at? Sorry. And then he's like, die. Right? And then the gun is there. And the Duke's like, where the fuck's the gun at? So then this guy arrives. And she's like dead, and he's like, "Oh, is it you?" And then he puts the gun back.
Murderer is someone gets arrested.
Right. Oh. Oh no. Fingerprints. And then he's like, I got you, bitch. You killed her. Murderer? Oh, innocent. Huh. Where's the gun at? And then he puts it back. And then he touches the gun. And then he's like, no. And then he looks at the gun. Wow, this is incredible. One more.
Crown it 4 deaths.
Okay, there's a cliff. Bam. Baron's right off the side. Revived him, though. Then there's a cliff. Right off the side. Right. Four deaths. Okay. Right. And then it's a revive, right? And he gets revived. And then he's like, oh. And then he gets, oh, this is so fucking stupid. So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then the Baron gets revived. That's stupid. Oh, that's stupid as shit.
The queen is rescued.
So there was a wedding, right? And then what with the Baron? What? So like they're like, I love you. He's like, I hate you. Wait, what? Oh. Okay. And he's like, I saved you, bitch. So now it's the queen is rescued. And married. Right. No. Kidnap. There we go.
Everyone sits on the throne.
Yeah, so first there's a throne and the Baron is on it. Then there's a cliff. And the queen pushes that bit. Oh, he's like, where's my crown at? So she's really enjoying sitting on the throne. And he's like, oh, fuck, I'm dead. So now he's really enjoying sitting on the throne. But then he's like, oh. Oh, no. Right. And then, so then her ghost is like, I'll kill you, motherfucker. Right. And now he's enjoying sitting on the throne.
Usurper is forgiven.
Okay, so there's a dog on the no. There's a queen on the throne. But then the dog get kidnapped by the queen? What? What? Then the dog, okay, the dog kidnaps the queen. Now the dog's sitting on the throne. However, then the dog lets her down. And he's on the throne. What? So then she puts the dog in jail. And sits back on the throne. No. He has to be forgiven. Okay, wait. He has to enjoy the crown. Oh, interesting. So he lets her down. But he doesn't have the okay. But then she forgives him and lets him down because he's a dog.
The queen marries.
Okay, so first of all, there's a wedding. And they get married. Oh, but they don't like each other. Ooh. So it's actually... Ooh. Okay, hold on. So then he gets a disguise and becomes a dragon. And then he kidnaps that bitch. He's like, I kidnapped your ass. But then... Oh, no. He de-disguises himself and saves that bitch. And then they get married. Okay, maybe one more. This will be the last one.
Justice. Murderer gets arrested.
All right, murderer. Okay. So, in the hold on. In the gun room, he's like, I love it, right? So then he fucking shoots the fuck. Dead, right? But then there was a witness, right? And so then he's like, you did it. Huh. Huh. He's looking, and he saw him take the gun, right? And then he saw him shoot that ass.
Butler gets fired.
Okay, so Butler, okay, gun. Butler's hanging out with a gun, right? Ballroom. No.
Spouse
Hold on.
gets
Hold on.
Butler gets fired.
Okay. Yeah, Butler with a gun. So first of all, we're gonna gun with the gun. Because this guy loves the gun. So then we have a witness. And he saw him playing with his gun. Right? No. Now he has to put the gun back. Huh. Then he's like, Butler has my gun, dog. He's like, get out of here, you took my gun.
Spouse gets vengeance.
Okay, so witness is the Duchess. And in the ballroom, no. The Duke. No. Move that over. Gun, Butler. Then gun, Butler. Then gun, Duke. Then ballroom, Duke, Butler. Yo!
Duchess gets murderer arrested.
Okay, so witness, Duchess. Gun, ballroom. Gun, shoot. Gun, Butler. Ballroom, detective, Duchess. Ballroom, detective. But the Duke isn't home? Huh. Yeah, I know she's witnessing her own murder. Okay, so he saw that shit. Oh, the Duchess has to help. Have her tell him about the... Oh. So wait, she's... So she saw his ass. Right. And then she tells the detective that bitch has a gun. Right? But then He shoots her. Oh my god, that's tough. Alright, well that's gonna be it for this. This shit fucking rules super hard. That's Storyteller. Kind of incredible. Wow. Caboose. Is it time for Caboose's food? Is it time for food, Caboose? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Caboose. Are you? Oh my goodness. All right, guys, I gotta be right back. Oh. Oh, he's a baby. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Caboose, we're gonna go feed you, I promise, okay? Okay. Come here, bud. Guys, I'll be back in 10 minutes. Maybe less. See you in a sec.
Let's go. go.
Reload.
Hello, folks. I hate to tell you, but I think I'm going to have to actually call it there tonight. Oh, I'm not recording. Hello, folks. Sorry to tell you, but I think I'm going to probably have to call it there tonight. Had a big day today. Yeah, I'm trying to stop you from winning, and I have a very big day tomorrow. Please check out Paige's stream tomorrow. She's going to be doing Mass Effect. Not sure what time. We'll let you know, but I got to get out of here and probably go to sleep. All right. Remember, big week this week. All right. Come by. Lots of collabs. Bye-bye.